Hi, my name's Aubrey. I'm an animal care specialist with the Bird and Mammal team here at the Seattle Aquarium. I've been in this field here, hired on full-time for about 6 years. Before that, I was a year part-time work, also as a temp. And before that, I was working with visitor engagement and the Bird and Mammal team as a volunteer. My job every day is to come into work and take care of our wonderful animals, make sure that we provide them with all the wonderful food they eat and a great quality of life. I also am our river otter lead. I spend much time with Mo and Ahanu, working out the details with their animal care. I also go out to the coast every month and check on our sea otters on the Washington coast. We do everything from looking at the food that they're eating to how much they're eating, what their range is, prey size, and looking at the overall total numbers of our populations. People might be surprised to know that our job is not as glamorous as it looks. What you see in front of everybody here is us training animals and working with them, but what they don't see is what happens behind the scenes. Like I mentioned, I am our head keeper for our river otters, and those boys are very messy, especially during this time of the year. Right now, it is the season where they are pooping on everything. Juvenile males like to mark their territory, and they do that by spreading out their latrines. And my job is to go clean up those latrines. One of the coolest things about my job is that I'm not only a keeper here at the Seattle Aquarium working with our animals, which is of course amazing, but I also get to take what I learned here and bring it out into the wild as well. So going out onto the Washington coast and learning more about our wild populations has been amazing, but it also helps to remember the main mission of why we're here at the Seattle Aquarium when we are conserving our marine environment.
My name is Cheryl Becker and I'm an animal care specialist here at the Seattle Aquarium. I've been in the field for 17 years and I've been working at the Seattle Aquarium for 5 years, although I was an intern back in about 2006, 2007. I take care of the mammals and birds here at the aquarium, doing things like basic animal husbandry, cleaning, diet prep, and then I'm also the assistant bird lead. I take care of the data and record keeping here for the Bird and Mammal team, and then I'm also the vet assistant. The hardest thing to adjust to in my role are probably all of the tiny little details. The amount of small details that we need to keep track of every day, whether it be each animal's medical history, their background, just different things that makes Mishka different from Ada. Maybe an animal doesn't want to shift that day, or something else that makes every day slightly different, and it makes you think a lot and actually have to problem solve quite a bit. My favorite part of my job is training. So especially when you're working on a new behavior and you see the light bulb click for the first time and them understanding what you want them to do is really, really fun to see.
My name is Sara Perry. I am an animal care specialist on the Bird and Mammal team here at the Seattle Aquarium. I have been in this field for about 14 years now. I started in 2006 as an intern, and then I got hired here full-time on the Bird and Mammal team in 2012. So my job here at the Seattle Aquarium mostly involves taking care of the animals, doing exhibit cleaning, diet or food prep, providing enrichment, training behaviors, all sorts of different things that help us take really good care of the animals. I also happen to be our team's volunteer coordinator, so I help manage our volunteers that we have. I also take care of our weekly food shipments and take care of keeping our freezer organized for all the aquarium. And then I also am the stud bookkeeper and species survival plan coordinator for the Association of Zoos and Aquariums for 3 different alcid species, so for common murres, tufted puffins, and horned puffins. So what led me to pursue this career? I used to want to be a veterinarian, and I found out really quickly that I'm too emotional for being a vet, that's for sure. But I always have loved animals, so I knew from the moment that I moved across the country and I was putting vitamins in fish outside of the food prep area at Point Defiance that this was the career for me. I didn't want to leave. The favorite animal question is so tough. I do love all of our birds. I'd be a bad bird lead if I didn't mention them for sure. I love all of their different personalities. And I will say that my all-time favorite animal to work with so far here at the aquarium has been our northern fur seal, Lou, who passed away in August, but he's amazing.